Now.
These random letters stuck in a box, scattered on the floor, and now they're back to the families.
A local woman discovering a piece of history after she bought a new home. She found letters from a World War II soldier dating back to 1942. Good evening and thank you for joining us. That woman was determined to find the descendants of the soldier since the home where the letters were found had no relation to the soldier or his family. Carrie Corrado is live tonight with this heartwarming story. Carrie?
Mel, she could have just thrown the letters away, but instead she found the soldier's nephew, who was also a veteran. She returned the letters, and what better timing than with Veterans Day?
I went upstairs to the attic because it's the only room that still has just junk mail, bills, just tons of stuff that was never thrown out of the house.
Kayla Borosky found more than just junk and vintage antiques, showing me how she found a special piece of history.
I knelt down and I was cleaning up this disaster, and I found one letter, and one letter, 2, 3, 4, 5, they were all addressed to the same person, and I kept all of them.
She realized they're from a local World War II soldier, Melvin Berkey.
I read every letter, and it's remarkable. It's him telling his family he's okay, what he did.
Postmarked 1942 and addressed to his family in Hooversville. Borosky unsure of how the letters ended up at her home in Somerset, but she made it her mission to find its descendants.
I don't know, I just felt like my heart told me that I had to give these back.
Eventually, she tracked down his nephew, Melvin Berkey, and his wife in Windber.
And I said, "Do you know Lester Berkey?" And he said, that's my uncle. I said, "You're his nephew." And he said, "Yeah." And I said, "Well, I have all the letters that he wrote his family."
I had no idea. I mean, never thought about them because I never knew anything about them before.
Borosky eventually hand-delivered a piece of Berkey family history.
It's really inspiring, I'll tell you, because it's so much history to it.
It was neat because I felt like I knew them. I knew everyone in their family. I knew everyone that they talked about.
Lester Berkey did pass away. He was not killed in war and eventually did return home, but the family saying they're going to read the letters every night. Live in the newsroom, Carrie Corrado, 6 News.